Hello. Yeah, so I was just doing a quick little update. Say little, it's probably going to be a long video, I don't know. I always say, oh, it's going to be a little video or a quick video, and it ends up being a long video, so but yeah, so I'm just gonna quick update on stuff that's been going on. We've got a few things sorted out that we've been trying to get sorted out for a while, and we've been successful in it. And a couple of things that aren't going so good. Now I think my last video I did was the one where I was having issues with financial issues and issues with my plumbing. I'm glad to say the plumbing is all sorted out now. My sink is my kitchen sink is unblocked now and is all in working condition, so I can now do washing up. Yay! And now my washing machine is sorted out and I can do my clothes washing and everything, and there's no more leaks or any crazy dirty water spouting out from any crazy pipes or whatever. So that's all sorted, which is good. Took them like a week or two to come and actually sort it out, but it got sorted in the end. The other thing, this one thing I've been trying to sort out for years and only just managed it recently. So if I just cover that bit, because there's details on this card, that is my disabled bus pass, and that is an awful picture. I look like a criminal that's been caught red-handed doing something that they shouldn't be doing. That is my disabled bus pass, which means I'll be able to get buses anywhere in the UK for free. So that is pretty cool. So now it's going to be easier for me to get to my appointments, hospital appointments and stuff, because before I was having trouble getting to them because I didn't have the money to get there, so I had to keep rearranging the appointments, and sometimes that was bad because certain clinics at the hospital, if I rearrange the appointment, because they have a long waiting list, sometimes it would be a couple of months or even a year before I get a new appointment. And with like the heart issues and stuff, that can be quite bad. I don't like leaving that too long for the checkups and stuff. So yeah, the bus pass is going to help a lot with that. I've been trying to get it for years, because I used to have one before when I was like a teenager, but then they changed the laws or rules around it, and my one expired, and I went to get it renewed, but they told me, sorry, we don't do them anymore unless you're on high rate DLA. And of course, because I was only on low rate DLA, I couldn't have one. But what they failed to tell me is I could use my partially sighted registration card to get a bus pass. They failed to tell me that at the council office. But this time when I went in, the woman was really friendly and really helpful. She helped sort the form out. She told me exactly what I needed to get it and everything, and sorted it out for me that day. And she's also told me how I can get the companion pass on my bus pass, which means I can get my carer on free with me as well. Which all I have to do to get that is go and get my GP to write me a letter which I should be sorting out in the next few days, because I have to go and sort out my prescriptions in the next couple of days anyway. Which brings me nicely to the prescription thing. I've got a lot more medications, well, quite a few more medications. I've got one of them here that I was given the other week. That's one of the new ones. That's replacing my amitriptyline, because the amitriptyline was affecting my heart, so they've swapped it out for sominex, which the doctor told me was an antihistamine originally, but because, you know, they used it for allergies and stuff, but because it was making everyone drowsy and fall asleep, they've decided to use it as a sleeping pill instead. And the good thing about it is it's not addictive like most sleeping pills, and it won't cause issues with my heart. So that's really good. And also another good thing, because it's an antihistamine, it's going to help with my allergies, so like my hay fever and stuff. So yeah, and this is actually helping. There's only one bad thing I've got to say about it, and that is the taste. It is a god-awful taste. It is horrible. It's one of those tastes that stays in the back of your throat for hours. And like, I take it an hour before bed, and the next morning when I wake up I can still taste it. That's how bad it is. It's like awful. So that's the only problem I have with it, but I'm willing to put up with that because it helps with my insomnia, which then that helps with my fatigue and everything as well. So, and then that helps with the brain fog a little as well, and everything else. So yeah, but I'm getting another new heart med. I know one of my last videos I talked about the bisoprolol. I think I've pronounced it right. But yeah, I was given that, and that's a beta blocker. So I was given that to take along with my candesartan, which is a blood pressure medication. And that's been helping, but they're adding a new one as well. I can't remember what he called it properly. Flux or something, I think. I'm not quite sure, but he's given me that just to help balance it all out a bit more. And gonna be putting me on some more heart monitors again to test all that. So yeah, that's all in hand, and my heart issues are a lot better than they were. Obviously my heart issues are never going to be cured because I was born with them because of the Marfan syndrome. I've already had one heart op, and I'm trying to avoid a second one at the moment, which it's going well. He said my aorta looks good. It hasn't stretched at all anymore. It hasn't, you know, enlarged at all anymore. And it's all looking quite stable. The only problems I have is a few leaky valves, but they're not dangerously leaky at the moment. So they're just keeping an eye on those, and when they do get to that dangerously leaky stage, then I will probably need to go in for some more surgeries to replace those. But yeah, now they're just trying to get these erratic heartbeats and palpitations under control, which is going quite well. So that's what all the medication is about. Also, I'm back on my CBD oil. because I had to stop taking it for a while because it affects my blood pressure, and where all these heart issues were going on, one, I didn't want to add to that, and I was worried that it might have been the CBD oil that was causing that, so I stopped taking it for quite a while and still had the heart issues. So I know now that it's not this causing it, that it is probably just a Marfan thing or a fibro thing or something, you know. But yeah, so I'm back on the CBD oil. I'm feeling the effects of it again, and that's helping a bit. It's helping the hip pain quite a bit. So yeah, that's good. And you know, we've managed to get John, I think I mentioned it in a previous video, we managed to get John his carer's card, which is good because that will help him get discounts, carer discounts in certain places, so that help with the finances a little. It also helps him to get certain college and university courses for free. So, and the courses he wants to do are free with it as well. So before, he couldn't afford to go because we're on a low income and he's a full-time unpaid carer for me, so we didn't really have the money for him to go off to uni or whatever and do these courses. But now he can get them free with his carer's card. He's hopefully going to be signing up to do some of those next year. So that's really good, and that'll be good for his mental health as well, to get himself active and get some independence from me and whatnot, and get a break from caring for a while. You know, so that's really good. He's also got the totem card sorted, which again is a student card, but if you're a carer, you can get it through the Carers Trust, if you're a member of the Carers Trust, which John is, so he managed to get that card, and it's basically a student ID that allows you to get student discounts in certain places like restaurants, clubs and pubs, and in supermarkets and stuff as well. So that's really good for him. So yeah, that's all good. So that's, yeah, I'm trying to think now. There was other stuff that's going on. Oh yeah, the PIP. We did the mandatory reconsideration. That come out a no. So now we're in appeal stage, and I'm not really positive about it. I think we're going to lose it, the appeal, to be honest, because we lost the last one. Because this is the second time going through the PIP process. And to be honest, if we lose this time, I don't think I'll be able to claim it for a third time, because it is a really stressful, depressing process, and I'm having a lot of issues with my mental health lately, so I don't think I can go through it again. But yeah, we'll see, you know, what happens there. I know I should probably keep fighting it, but sometimes you need a break from the fight, you know. But yeah, so there is like other things I need to see the doctor about. One of them being, oh, my phone is having a funny 5 minutes. But yeah, I need to see the doctor about a few other things, like one of them being my clumsiness and stuff like that. I'm injuring myself more lately. I mean, because I've always been quite clumsy, but before it was like once in a while I'd injure myself through clumsiness. Now it's like on a daily basis, several times a day, and sometimes I don't even feel it when I injure myself. Like, I keep getting burns when I'm cooking and I don't feel it, and I only notice that I've got a burn like after the fact. Like, I'll go and sit down to eat my meal and then realise, oh, hang on a minute, there's a massive burn on my hand. Where did that come from? You know? Which is scary, because that tells me there's something wrong with my nerves or something, that they're not working properly. But that's a little burn, but I got that the other day. It's looking a bit better now, but it was quite bad the other day. And I got like loads of other little burns on my fingers. I've also been getting bruises, and I don't know where the bruises have come from, and I haven't felt them when I've got them. And I keep getting cuts and scrapes on me, and don't know how, because I don't feel them when I get them. So it's like, I've got to see the doctor about that. So it's probably a medication thing, to be honest. I'm on so much medication. It's probably a side effect or something crazy like that from the meds, to be honest. So it's probably nothing serious. But yeah. And yeah, basically my mental health, I need to go, I'm going to be seeing, hopefully getting that sorted in the next few days. I'm going to maybe try and go to Steps to Wellbeing again and see what sort of things they can offer me. I'm hoping they can give me some counselling or something like that, because the CBT was great, you know, the CBT group class, it was great, it was helpful, but a lot of it was very generalised, and a lot of my issues are connected with my physical health as well, and they didn't really cover that so much. It was more generalised anxiety, you know, and which some of it was helpful, but you know, I need something more aimed towards my issues, not towards generalised issues, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm going to be trying sorting that out. What else have we done recently, Fluff? Oh yeah, we went to Pride. Well, you didn't, Fluff, did you? No, you didn't go to Pride. No. You're sad about that, aren't you? Yeah. Oh. But yeah, at the weekend, me and John went to the Pride festival thing in our town. It was fun. I did the parade. Actually did the parade. Walked down one side of town and up the other side, which I haven't really done a massive walk like that in a long time. Well, it's not a massive walk. Well, it is a massive walk to me. To everyone else, they do it probably every week when they go out to do their shopping. But I don't usually walk that far. But yeah, it was fun. We did that. Oh, and Fluffy's still upset because he didn't get to go to Pride. Oh. What? I did bring back the flowery necklace thing and tried making you wear it, but you weren't having it. You were like, no, you didn't let me come with you, so I'm not wearing your cast-offs. That's what you were like. You were all snooty about it. You're snooty. You're snobby and snooty. I'm sorry, but you are. I'm joking. Love you, really. Give me a high five. Good boy. Love you, really. But yeah, so Pride was fun. I was completely knackered afterwards because I was on my feet most of the day, because where it's in like a big square, as like we have like a guild hall and then a big square outside where it was all happening, and there was hardly any seating, and like there were thousands of people there and only like 4 or 5 benches, so it was like pretty hard to find a seat. And when you did find a seat, it was a little tricky because everyone was coming along and I seemed to be invisible. I don't know why, but they kept trying to sit on me or stand on me, and John had to keep kind of like saying to him, you know, back up a bit. You're nearly sitting on a disabled person or falling onto a disabled person here. Watch what you're doing, you know. So it was a little tricky finding a seat. So we were on our feet most of the day, which I was in a lot of pain and getting really tired and everything. But I was trying not to let it affect the day, because I hadn't been out for a day out like that in so long. Lately I've been stuck in the flat quite a bit. I mean, on the odd occasion we've been going out to like Candle Club and stuff, but lately we've been struggling to get out to that due to money issues. So we've been stuck in the flat doing nothing, and so I was actually enjoying the time away from the flat. So I was trying not to let my illnesses ruin that for me. So I was just kind of trying to power through it. Stop huffing at me. Why are you huffing at me? He's getting a bit impatient because he wants treats. I'll give you your treats in a minute. Give me a high five. Good boy. Love you. But yeah, so like, where was I? You've distracted me now. I've completely lost what I was saying now. Thank you, Fluffy. Always stealing the spotlight, aren't you? But yeah, so we really enjoyed Pride. I'm still recovering from it now, and it was like 2-3 days ago. But yeah, it was fun. There was a lot going on, and that, so yeah. And I think Fluffy wants his treats now, so I better try and end the video here. But yeah, so lots been going on, ups and downs with mental and physical health, whatever, and my routine is all over the place, and I'm trying to figure that out, because not having a routine is affecting my mental health, and then that's affecting the physical health, and then the physical health is affecting the mental health, and then all that affects the routine even more, and then that affects the mental health and the physical health more, and it's just become a nasty little cycle that keeps repeating, and it's come like a cyclone type thing, and I'm stuck in the middle of it. I've got you disagree, do you? Okay. But yeah, I've got to drag myself out of that somehow. No. What have I got to do then? Have I got to feed Fluffy his treat? Have I? Right. he's getting annoyed with me because he wants his treat. Look at that face. Look at that angry little face. It's so cute. High five. No? No high five? Okay. So yeah, but hopefully we'll get all that sorted. But yeah, this has been a quick little update on what's been going on with me. So much going on. but there has been a few positives, like the bus card and the carer's card and all that. So we're getting somewhere with it all, which is good. So my advice is, don't give up. Fight for what you need, and don't let them fob you off, basically. But yeah, thanks for watching. We will see you later. Bye bye. Right, say bye bye then, Fluff. Say bye bye. Love you. Bye.